Local and federal officials were busy this weekend meeting up on Capitol Hill about the short-term contract worker cap crisis and the longer-term solutions in the federally mandated phase-out of contract workers starting in 2019. While USCIS Western Regional Director David Gulick said he was here to listen, not make decisions, he did not further comment to media.
What did you think about the comments from the the CWs themselves, like Ms. Ikeda?
Nope. I'm just here to listen and learn.
I'm sure they found desperation in all of our voices. We did explain the problem with people having to uproot their families. And
Society for Human Resource Management's former president Frank Gibson says the federal officials in the room focused on the local government's responsibilities to address the long-term fixes, transitioning eligible workers to the H visa class. But he says there were no promises on the short-term crisis. Interior Assistant Secretary for Insular Areas Esther Kia-Aina did tell KSPN, hearing the story of contract worker Mami Ikeda and speaking with a representative from the Chinese Association, humanizes the situation. Chamber of Commerce President Velma Palacios said Kia-Aina wanted to get examples of how the crisis is affecting businesses. Businessman Bud White explained he will lose workers from his 3 businesses and he would have to send them home.
they're going to go back and listen, having listened to what we had to say, they're going to go back with that and then see if they can find a solution.
We have learned there are about 1,300 contract workers' statuses expiring before October 1st, 15% of the total workforce, according to business leaders. Some contract workers have already left the Commonwealth back to their home countries, KSPN has learned.
People matter here. We believe that families matter here, whether they are local families and or our foreign national workforce families. We are in this together. We have to be in this together. And so, yes, a short-term, very short-term, we believe, delay in receiving workers for development would allow us the opportunity to vet out USCIS's opportunities.
Business leader Alex Sablon expressed to media there needs to be an immediate solution as he said, quote, "This is about our people, our community and economy being crippled by the end of this fiscal year 16 and ultimately collapsing by the end of this calendar year if nothing is done," end quote. When pressed about developer Best Sunshine's response to the request by business leaders to pull out or cancel contract worker construction visas not currently on the ground in the CNMI, Chief Executive Officer Mark Brown had this to say.
But when we talk about the CWs that are needed, we have 1,200 employees now. 53% are locals, the rest are CWs, where as we move forward, it's not a little business where we have 50 employees, we're having thousands and thousands and thousands of people.
Have you heard the tearjerker stories, though, of the people?
Everybody, it was devastating. Some people have been here for years and years. And
The Commonwealth Utilities Corporation is also feeling the pressure of the contract worker crisis. We've gathered there are about 13 contract workers whose status will expire within a couple months, and some have already had to stop working. One employee from the Water Division has had to cease working, and 6 had to stop working in the Power Division already, according to sources. They are now in the 10-day window to have to leave the island. Others will have to stop working and leave the island from the power plant soon if no immediate remedy is found. We have learned the lack of workers coming soon will have a direct impact on shifts, as it's about 15% of the power plant workforce.